What's up, everybody? CutieRoo here. I am signing on, sort of. It's just my blog. I just wanted to give you guys an update in regards to what's going on with me and the group, the Unknown Gamers, and it's a part of the group that I'm involved with. We are trying to get some projects going. Lately, we've introduced a weekly schedule where we'll be posting videos up where it's just like, every day there's a video, and except for Friday. Friday is either video or streaming day, depending on the schedule. But other than that, Supersonic has his first video up this week for his individual. Well, he kind of had his going, but Dreadnought, though, on the other hand, his first video, yay! Resident Evil 4, great game. Even though it's like pretty, it's been out for a while, it's just still like so amazing, and how like he's just playing that, and you get to watch it again. And I don't know, I always liked Resident Evil 4. And then you'll get to see his Let's Try of Resident Evil 6, and he's just, oh man, I kind of challenged him on that one, because it was just kind of like, well, if you're talking about Resident Evil 6 so much, well, if you're not gonna even give the game a shot and think it's just bad, I mean, give it a shot, see what you will do about that. So he did, and you'll see that on Sunday. Our Let's Tries are Sundays. And then that's where we pretty much just challenge one another, or viewers like you can challenge us into games that we've never tried before. If you make a suggestion and we have tried it, we'll be completely honest and be like, we have tried that game, and things like that. But if there is a game that you do suggest and we haven't tried, we will definitely take it to consideration. So that's pretty much what's going on there. And then we've had our duels Wednesdays. That's been kind of like a repeated theme. We had the Kirby and the Rainbow Curse with Dreadnought and I, but now that's done. Eventually the finale for that will be coming out. Due to making as many videos as we are and trying to keep up with the new schedule, we're just kind of like Dreadnought and I, we still have to get together and make that. So because we really want to complete the game and then show you all the neat bonus features that comes with it. And so we'll be doing that. And then there's CutieRoo Thursdays. My first video was up this week for Deadpool. I like the game a lot. In the video, I'm not talking too much about it. It's just more like I'm interactive and so involved. But if I'm not talking, it means I'm sitting there and I'm just blown away. Because honestly, I love Deadpool as a character. The game has really opened up my eyes to him, as well as the rest of the Marvel universe when it comes to X-Men. But it's just more like Deadpool. It's just he's becoming my new favorite character. I mean, I always liked Joker. I've always liked, and that's not Marvel, by the way, but I've always liked, those are my top tier characters. I do like villains and I love heroes. But my whole point is Deadpool is he's rising. I love his humor. I love the way he thinks. I love the way he in my opinion, even though he might be considered to have a mental disorder of schizophrenia, I still think he's just amazing as fuck. And so I love how that he's able to have this and be able to embrace it and just be who he is. And I mean, I'm sorry, but if you were torn apart quadrillion times and experimented on, and you were still able to live through it and look like the way he does, yeah, I think he's validated in the way he behaves. But that's just neither here nor there. I could talk about Deadpool forever. So yeah, and that game, I did try a little bit of it. I got I was interested in it, and then I wanted to check it out, and so my buddy Nate helped me out there. And then afterwards I played some more just to kind of ooh, I like it, yay! And so that's when I finally decided, oh, let's make a let's play of it. This will be my game. Because normally I play RPGs. Like, I was thinking of doing Kingdom Hearts 2 because of Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out, but Deadpool kind of swiped in there and was like, so anywho, yeah, that's just what's going on. This is pretty much like, it's a great start to the Unknown Gamers and for me, and I'm, you know, definitely like super excited to see more of the work being developed and coming out. And of course, Supersonic and Dreadnought and I, we definitely want to try to like make videos and, you know, get good responses, and hopefully just like, I don't know, just bring something to the table that hasn't been brought before, just by playing, you know, we play a lot of video games, like a lot of video games. So eventually at some point I do want to incorporate, and it's not going to happen right now, it's going to be just like in the future. I'm going to incorporate everybody who's been like following me. I've been noticing that they are like developers or YouTubers or things like that. So I want to like, or Twitchers, I want to acknowledge all their work, and I want to be able to kind of find a way to execute it. Right now it's just an idea, but I just want to give acknowledgement and appreciation to anyone who is following us, me, Dreadnought, Supersonic, or the Unknown Gamers. I just want to make sure to kind of like, hey, there are great pieces of work out there that everybody should check out, you know, or things like that. So eventually that will become like something to go looking forward to, but for right now it's just kind of an idea that we're talking and discussing about, but we'll see what happens there. I do want that to take effect though, and that will be a plan of mine. And so other projects, we are going to be updating our banner, because we kind of want to more like, here's our weekly schedule, you can see what's happening, and then this is who we are. You know, we are just a bunch of people who love games and want to share our love with the games with you guys, and all of us just want to just share the love. Like, that's just the idea, and we want to share playing and loving. That's the message behind us. So yes, anything, you know, we want you to comment, we want you to subscribe, we want you to like, we want you to do anything, you know. We just want to keep it like open and happy and going and like fun, but also, I mean, of course we're gonna have our rage moments, and yeah, I have rage moments. I'm not gonna lie. I have such severe rage when it comes to, because I'm just so, I think I'm such a critical, like, you know, I don't know, like I have an open mind, and I like to keep things like open and things like that, but at the same time, like when it comes to like video games and my skills, I like to challenge myself, and if I'm not doing well, I try my very best to learn and get better, because in all honesty, like, it's sometimes like I'm like, I'm just so hard on myself, but at the same time, like, I have to remind myself, like, hey, when you're raging, so pretty much I'll be working on my rage moments, but I'll be trying to make that more like, hey, rage, guess what? F you. So anywho, yeah, so that's what's going on, and that's what's happening this week. I'm just gonna be posting my vlogs weekly. I think Supersonic and Dreadnought are as well, and so we just hope that, you know, we really hope you do enjoy and like us and subscribe if you do, and you know, there'll be more works coming up. Personally, I'm working on trying to incorporate my coding to reflect onto the website of mine, and then drawing more, because eventually, like, I would like to be just focusing on code and then drawing after, like, we get the schedule going with the Unknown Gamers and everything. And so and we all have jobs, so it's gonna be a process, it's gonna take time, but at some point, like, we would like to make this like a full-time commitment, but you know, you gotta pay the bills, so life happens. So anywho, I hope, you know, This is kind of a pretty long one. Alrighty, well, CutieRoo here. I'm going to update you next week. See you soon. Bye!